Hello, today Team 8 will be presenting the Why, What, and How of Management Innovation, written by Gary Hamel in February of 2006. Over the past 100 years, organizations have become more and more aware of the competitive advantages that can be achieved through management innovation. Unfortunately, companies continually fail to invest the needed resources in management innovation. As a result, there has been a clear lack of truly unique ideas in the field of management innovation. In response to this apparent issue, Gary Hamel's article addresses why management innovation matters, what is management innovation, and how to become a management innovator. By addressing these questions, management can significantly change how it operates and create lasting value for corporations through the creation of competitive advantages.
Many successful companies such as GE, DuPont, P&G, Visa, Linux stand out due to their amazing products. However, if we dig deeper, another reason for their success is management innovation. GE brought discipline to the chaotic process of discovery. Similarly, DuPont pioneered the role of capital budgeting by introducing the return on investment calculations. P&G formalized approaches to brand management. Visa owes its success to organizational innovation, and Linux to open source development. A management breakthrough can deliver a potent advantage to a company and can create long-lasting advantages if it meets one of the following conditions. Based on novel principle and challenges, management orthodoxy is systemic and is part of an ongoing program of invention. The article basically provides three examples. One is from Toyota for harnessing employee intellect, which makes Toyota extremely efficient. The second being Whole Foods for building a community, working together to create value for other people. And finally, at GE for growing great leaders.
What is management innovation? It's a departure from traditional management principles, practices, and processes. In other words, it changes how managers do what they do. What is management work? It includes setting goals and laying out plans, motivating and aligning effort, coordinating and controlling activities, accumulating and allocating resources, acquiring and applying knowledge, building and nurturing relationships, identifying and developing talent, and understanding and balancing the demands of outside constituencies. Management processes are activities such as strategic planning, capital budgeting, project management, hiring and promotion, employee assessment, executive development, internal communications, and knowledge management. In order to change how managers work, these processes must be updated. An example of management innovation comes from Whirlpool, the world's largest manufacturer of household appliances. In 1999, the company was experiencing low levels of brand loyalty. Dave Whitman, Whirlpool's then chairman and CEO, guided his team to fearless innovation. This goal would require major changes in the company's management processes, which had been designed to drive operational efficiency, such as procurement and logistics. Nancy Snyder, then corporate VP, was appointed Whirlpool's first innovation czar. She and her team developed key changes, which include making innovation a central topic in Whirlpool's leadership development programs, spending significant capital every year for innovation projects, requiring every product development plan to contain new-to-market innovation, training more than 600 innovation mentors tasked with encouraging innovation throughout the company, enrolling every salaried employee in an online course on business innovation, establishing innovation as a large part of top management's long-term bonus plan, setting aside time in quarterly business review meetings for each business unit's innovation performance, building an innovation portal that grants Whirlpool employees all over the world access to innovation tools and data on the company's global innovation pipeline, and developing a set of metrics to track innovation inputs, throughputs, and outputs. Whirlpool didn't make all these changes at once, and there was plenty of trial and error along the way. Jeff Fettig, Whirlpool's current chairman, estimates that the innovation program adds more than $500 million a year to the company's top line.
Everyone's capable of becoming a management innovator. The 4 key steps to becoming a management innovator are to commit to a big problem, search for new principles, deconstruct your management orthodox, and exploit the power of analogy. Let's dive into these. Commit to the bigger problem. The bigger the opportunity for innovation. Big problems don't always produce breakthroughs, but little problems never do. Make sure you're tackling a problem that matters. Search for new principles. Any problem that is pervasive, persistent, is unlikely to be solved by the status quo of how your business operates. Seek diverse perspectives and try to gain a deeper understanding of what are the key principles that will guide you to a new success for solving your problem and innovating in your management. Deconstruct your management orthodox. Leadership is not defined by exercise of power, but by the capacity to increase the sense of power amongst those around you. Share your ideas, invite people to the conversation. You never know where innovation sits within your organization. A higher order solution that integrates diverse perspectives of all relevant constituents will lead to a better result. Unquestioned dogma masquerading as unquestionable truth. Exploit the power of analogy. Change starts at the top. The crisis can provoke change. If you're going to lead change, you need a clear agenda. People are mostly against change, and you need to understand their capacity for change. With change, there are winners or losers, but by including people along the process, people understand where the business is headed, and you can separate the feelings and personalities at the door and really get down to business and finding a new way forward for your business.
Here's where we get the rubber on the road and presenting a framework for identifying how existing management processes exacerbate the big problem to be solved. In essence, what we're doing is, in this process, working towards assembling a cross-sectional team that will critically evaluate the existing network of activities and buffers that turn inputs into outputs in the process, the management process that we are trying to improve. And the framework would go through a series of thought processes and questions. Who owns the process? Who has the power to change it? What are its objectives? What are the success metrics? Who are the customers of this process? Who are the participants? What are the information inputs that will be converted by resources and the network of activities and buffers that will churn out the output in the process? What analytic tools are used? What events and milestones drive this process? What kinds of decisions does this process generate? What are the decision-making criteria? How are decisions communicated and to whom? And how does the process link to other management systems?
Thank you for listening. We hope that the information gained from our presentation helps you spark management innovation at your place of business, and we look forward to the questions you will post in the discussion board.